Hello everybody and welcome back to another Planet Zoo video today, where we're going to be doing something a little bit different. What I mean by that is I wanted to do a circular habitat, and I wanted to do a really small habitat as well, because I feel like not enough people are building small habitats recently. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos and people building the zoos, and not a lot of people seem to be focused on these small animals and the small habitats. So I wanted to do that, and yeah, maybe this will inspire people to do more small habitats and small habitats for these small animals. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but if it does, I've tried my best, you know. But yeah, we end up building a habitat for the red panda, which is actually one of my favourite animals in the game. We was going to build a habitat for the white capuchin monkey, but I just went with the red panda because I just like the animal better. Basically, like I just said, it's one of my favourite animals. And we start off by using these lovely bamboo pieces out of the South American pack. Now, I've actually never used these bamboo pieces before, but I'm glad I found them, because they slot in so well, and they're actually not on the grid, and there's loads of different pieces with different heights and different orientations, and yeah, they're really easy to build with, especially if you're doing a circular habitat like this. And I hope that by doing this kind of video and this kind of speed build, it gives people a bit of tips. It might not, I know I'm not the best builder in the world, but if I can inspire anyone or give them a bit of tips or guidance of how to build a small habitat, that's a lovely thought that I've done that. So yeah, as you can see, in just finishing off this bamboo section, we do we have an inside area for our red pandas, as well as an outside area. The inside area for sleeping and for warmth and for shelter out of the rain, and the outside area for a bit of fresh air from. Both areas are viewable by our guest. The inside area is one-way glass, which you can see me just trying to slot in now, and I actually struggled figuring out how to slot this glass in. I'm not perfect. I do struggle with some stuff still in Planet Zoo, and I decided to try to build the glass barrier first and then move it over and slot it in. It didn't work because we'd already built the path and it was still too small of an area, sorry. So we just end up doing the more simpler way and the old school way, which is just following the path along and the bamboo along, and just slotting them in basically. Yeah, like I said, it is one-way glass, so they can have a bit of privacy, our red pandas, and our guests can watch our red pandas sleep on one side, and they can watch the red pandas climb and play on the other side. I think it was a nice little touch, and it comes out looking pretty decent, if I do say it so myself. We end up building some enrichment items, the climbable enrichment items, so they can climb through the hole at the top, what you saw me make, and they can climb all the way from the outside area into the inside area, as a little adventure for them in a different way. I also took apart out of the lower area of the bamboo in the middle as well, so they could just walk through it if they cannot be bothered to climb, if we had got two lazy red pandas on our hands. But yeah, end up adding a roof to this bamboo structure as well to give the animals a bit of shelter, and we end up adding actually a load of mulch and giving it quite a tropical feel, and we end up throwing in a load of foliage towards the end, so stay tuned for that. You probably would have seen that from the cinematic at the beginning as well, and I will leave some pictures at the end of this video to show you kind of like the final result, so to speak, like how everything came out looking in the end, because I do make some little changes what I didn't record, like adding facilities and stuff like that. So yeah, you'll see all that at the end, so stay tuned. Just finishing off the bamboo part now, and then I'm going to move on to the outside part. We end up using the cherry blossom tree as well, I think, which is a lovely tree, the most brightest coloured tree there is in the game probably. But yeah, sticking with that Asia theme because the Red Panda is from Asia. And now you can see me just starting the roof, which probably took me the longest time. Because it is circular, I had to use the small pieces to try to cover all the gaps, but we end up doing it in the end, and it ends up coming out looking pretty decent. I'm not going to talk all the way through this speed build. I'm going to be quiet so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the speed build basically. Like I said, I'll leave some pictures at the end of the end result, and if you like this video, feel free to drop a like. You don't have to if you don't want to. Drop a comment in the comment section below as well on the different kind of builds you like doing. Do you prefer doing the large habitats, or are you like me at the moment really getting into these small habitats? And I think that doing these small habitats I can really focus on detailing more as well, because I've got a smaller area to deal with. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. And if you have built anything similar to this, I would love to see you build, so feel free to follow me on my social media, which is in the description box, as well as link to my channel in my channel art at the top. Tag me in your small builds. I'll have a look and tell you what I think. Not that I'm an expert, but yeah, I like seeing other people what they can do with such a small space with these small habitat builds. But yeah, like I said, drop a like if you like the video, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next one.
Ikona la